Good afternoon, my good friend. This is Dr. Churi from Bear Lake, Big Bear Lake in California, with some interesting news and also some proof of my predictions. If you became a Patreon, you will read what my warnings. My warnings are clear. Be ready for shocking news at a universal and personal level. Do I have some shocking news to share with you? Expect surprises and large quakes during those few days, and if you are into UFOs, time to look for them. Expect cosmic news, explosion, plane crash, technological news, cyber attacks, in general. The worst thing that can happen, of course, is a serious natural disaster induced by a large earthquake. Guess what? Today, my dear friends, January 24, we had a 6.7 earthquakes in Turkey. And a couple of days ago, during that shocking window, we had a 6.2 in the Aleutian Islands. Again, my friend, you cannot make this up. Dr. Turing is very real in my UFO predictive legacy and denial. Now, as far as shocking news, an explosion. 6 people were killed in a shooting in Germany. Again, this does not happen every day and it's pretty shocking. And remember, each time you fire a gun, that's explosion. But if that is not good enough, 2 died in an explosion that shook Houston. My friend, you don't make this up. I warn you and wrote it down. Be ready for earthquakes. A 6.7 took place today. Be ready for explosion. 2 people died in an explosion in Houston. Now, let's check more news. Teen is accused of killing his mom and his twin brothers. The keywords are obvious. It says children. Children are going to be the target of those nasty entities. It is not every day that a teen is killing his mother and his twins brothers. My friend, you need to realize how critical my information and my warnings are. This is why you should really be part of this movement. Endorse me and share my work. We can save life if you understand those cosmic winds. Now let's see something else. Former Bachelorette contestant Tyler Woods, dead at 29. My gosh, what a wasted life. 29 years old. Wow. I look at this chart and he was born with the tail of the dragon into the sign of Cancer, which is a very emotional, supremely sensitive, feminine sign. Then this type of people cannot dwell with the very demanding public famous life. Pretty much like this CNN guy, I forgot his name now, a chef, very famous chef, shares the same dragon and killed himself. So understand that I can guarantee you, I didn't click on the news, but I can guarantee you that in order to delegate and deal with this fame life, which is very unhealthy, this guy probably used drugs or abused drugs and probably die of a overdose. Just read the news, okay? All I'm trying to tell you here, my friend, this is a very, very serious phenomenon. I also mentioned plane crashes, okay? And then we had a plane crash that killed 4 people. My gosh, we talked about, I also talked about this disease that is very serious and it's coming all over the world. I was on coast to coast, saying those predictions, and I wrote those predictions. And unless you become a VIP, unless you buy your 2020 Nostradamus Dragon forecast, there is no way I can prove my claim, but it is there. I mentioned a new virus, new respiratory system virus will plague the world. And here you go. A few weeks later, it took place. Also in George Noria said, be ready for the earth to go on fire and we're going to lose a lot of wildlife. Week and a half later, there goes those fires in Australia that kill millions of animals. My friends, you don't make this up. This is real. This is real, and this is why I so desperately need your help and help me to reach more people so they can understand how those entities can get to your head. Remember, The reptilians are master engineer. They're really rational. They're very practical, and they are pushing humans to not to get into the divine, not to get into the spirit like I do, because this way you don't ask question and you will forever be enslaved to try to find out what are they doing to us. It's so psychical. And now you have all these UFO speakers that are into science and they are rational and they are practical. That's exactly their plan. And that's why I was not, as a speaker with so much behind me, one of the top speakers in the world, I have been turned down at the contact in the desert. You know, my friends is under the jurisdictions of those entities, and she's completely unconscious after all that I did for her. But that's okay. I'm not mad. I understand what's going on. It's much deeper than what you could ever realize. You're looking for UFOs? Don't look far. Reptilians here, Dracon is there. Okay? Remember, the nasty reptilians will stimulate the mind of scientists to create all sorts of discovery, messing up with chemical, messing up with viruses. The next thing you know, now you have a plague and we have to pay the price. They stimulate the mind of the scientists to make mistakes, to make errors, pretty much like they did with the bees. Now you have the good ETs, the Draconis, the gardeners of this world, were stimulating the mind of those scientists to create technology that allows me to talk to you, technology that gets your heart going when it stops, fix your eyes, your ear, your heart. So you need to understand it's all about positive and negative. It's all about the physical world and the spiritual world. It's all about science. It's all about the spirits. So this is why it's critical that you join us. Come here if you're in California, if you're not too far. You need, once you're done watching my slideshow, you will understand a little bit more where I'm coming from and where I'm talking about, because this is very, very serious, my friends. So I took a picture and I'm going to show it to you of my booth. It's not started yet. We're not starting, but I don't know if you could see that. Not exactly a good picture, but this is my booth. It's set up, so I stand apart. Obviously, is all these banners and all these things and all the lights and so forth. So again, the same old story. There are people yesterday who did not really react very well to the mutant, reptilian mutant, ghost born of a human face, like that is now going to become a god. I mean, God is love and light and beauty and intelligence, and not something that is created by the reptilians because the parents are infected or poisoned because of the pollutions or God knows what they do out there. So a lot of people think I'm heartless. I am not heartless. I'm just speaking the truth. Something beautiful, something that is light, something that is magnetic, is controlled, motivated, and produced by the Draconis. Gold, love, light, positivity, the day. Anything that's negative, ugly, nasty, negative, even those who put the thumb down because they don't like me, they're oversensitive. I understand these people. I am sorry if I hurt your feelings, but if you're listening to these videos with me, it's because you are able to handle the undiluted truth. And you should not expect less than the undiluted truth, as I know it, as I feel it, as I know it to be very real. All right, my friends, so please click on the provided link. Go and read the updated Cosmic Code newsletter. And again, show your support. John Patreon, it's only $5. It gives me the strength to work more for you and to deliver more and more information. Now, the next SOS to the world will not be publicized. So John Patreon, put $5 for Dr. Cherry every month. What is $5? Nothing. But you show me that you care. You show me that you are a superhuman. You show me that you understand my effort, my ultimate commitment, and most of all, my mission. So show your support. Click on that newsletter link. Click on Patreon. Say, hey, Dr. Tree, I'm with you. And then I love you for that. Okay. All right, my good friend. I'm not sure again when I will produce another video. But be safe. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, forgot. The moon is not yet new, so the surprise you're gonna have, or I had, are gonna be negative. So I went shopping. I went to buy some soap, shaving, forgot it. So I went to Walgreens. This guy says, "Oh, I need your ID card." I said to him, "But I'm not buying beer, and you could see me. I'm not a kid. I'm 70 years old." He says, "Oh, it's the law in California. I need to have your ID if you're gonna use your credit card." Totally stupid. The law is California. So anyway, I give my ID, and then next thing I know, when I arrived at my booth, I said, "Where is my ID? My ID is gone." But surprise. So see what happened to you. Did you get a surprise? Did you get a bad surprise? Well, get ready because tomorrow that's where you're going to have a good surprise. But this energy is still going on for another few days. Explosion, earthquakes. I told you yesterday, be ready for more earthquake, bigger earthquake, and then you have this big huge monster 7.6. For God's sake, again, you can't make this up, my friend. I'm real. And I need you to support me. And I need you to help me. Because it's very rare to have a real modern prophets. And I am one of those. I don't know if this is a curse or a blessing anymore, but I can't help myself to fulfill my mission and try to make you aware of those nasty entities out there that are cursing humanity. And without your help, there's not much we're going to do. Okay? So we still have time to turn things around because the power of God in us is much stronger than those entities. And we can beat them at their own physical game because it's all up here, the head. All right. Make it a beautiful day, my friend. Talk to you again. Be safe. Be ready for some surprises. Bye-bye.